Alright guys, hope you're ready for a chest only video because we have decided to go fishing. You're probably saying, Adam, you're missing a crucial thing for fishing. Where the frick is your tackle? It's on my waist. Today guys, we're doing something that fishing with the Yak Pack coin. He calls it hot dropping. I just call it fanny pack fishing. Grab a couple rods. Got my tackle right there. We are ready to go and lay a bait down on some fish if they're biting. Hopefully they're biting. Please be biting. Lock that truck and let's get down to the spot. This time I was a little smarter. I got some bug dope on, so should hopefully keep the insects off me. We got two rods here. The ugly stick with the Mako reel, and we got the cherry wood from Berkeley with the Spark Pro. Both running clear line. One's running fluorocarbon. Oh, there's a grouse. Baby grouse, but a grouse. One's running fluoro, the other one's running mono. In the tackle bag, we have some of my homemade coffee baits. Coffee made baits. Oh man, this is really growing in. I should really come back here with the hedger and just blast it, clean it up a bit. Saw a lot of cars on the side of the road there, so I'm assuming there's a lot of people at the beach. It's a good day for it. It's like 29 degrees out, so good day to go for a swim. But it's also calm, so there's already people down there fishing. It's nice to see that the water recessed enough for me to come back here. For some reason, the music's not playing in my ears, and I don't know why. There we go. Had to manually tell my headset to become a headset. Probably because I use these on this GoPro. Technology ain't it grand? Gotta have to tighten up this fanny pack. Keep sliding down. Alright, we'll come over here and throw. We had good luck on this side last time, so we'll try her again. Is there a hole I can use to hold this thing? Yes, there is. Is it full of water? Of course. Alright, we need some bait. And like I said, we got the coffee critters here that just stink like coffee. The Mako around first. So I rigged it up with a split shot, or a drop shot, sorry. I really like drop shot fishing, except for this time. I found my box of drop shot hooks, so it should make setting the hook into the fish a little easier when you're using the right tackle. Here, hold this. Alright, we're good to go. Let's send it out and see if we can find something. Get it wet. So people have reported that these Mako reels, they've tested them. Apparently they're good until they're not. So we'll just see how she do. Put bug dope on and bugs are still landing on me. Love it. See, I'm kind of limited on my tackle as well because I didn't bring the big bag. So we're basically going to fish until either A, we run out of tackle, or B, it gets pretty late because I do have to get up early tomorrow. It is a work day and I just... Oh, it's a fish. That was a fish. Mess up my bait on the hook. Nope, you just ripped the tail off. Awesome. Well, you got a taste of it. Let's go ahead. I'm getting hits. Got him. Oh, he's big. For some reason I have no drag. I'll let him pull a little bit of drag. Try and tire him out. He's a big guy. I'm gonna bring him up over here. Just gonna walk him along the bank. No, you don't. No, you don't. Come on, big guy. I'm telling you guys, these coffee baits, probably my best invention yet. Come on, big guy. There you go. There you go. You choked it pretty good, eh? Choked it. But I got him. Not sure where I got them, but I got them. Oh, right in the top of the head. I'm gonna need my pliers to get in there, I think. Oh no, I'm good. Yeah, I gotta use my pliers. I can't get my fat fingers in there. I think I went back in the house for these. There we go. Yeah, these coffee baits, amazing. My best invention yet. Definitely gonna have to go and get more coffee and make a bunch more. So, put that down there. Grab Mr. Cell Phone. Look at that. Freaking just got out here. First cast, lose the tail. Second cast, guppy caught. All right, dude. Go back. All right. Well, at least it wasn't a complete waste of time to come out here and do this. So that's on the Mako reel, and she's still holding. I just gotta fix my shit. So let's fix the bait here. Oh, he's fine. A little chewed up, but he's fine. All right. Sail in another one. First part about the coffee baits is I totally made a video on how to make them, and now you guys know my secret. All you got to do is get motivated to make your own baits and buy a bunch of coffee and have at her, and you too can be a fishing hero. I'm still wondering how they work on saltwater. I really got to press off a batch and just send them to my buddy Steve, because I know he's on the Atlantic Ocean and he can just totally murk a bunch of fish there. He'll just have to show me what he uses and I'll see if I can replicate it. But coffee scented, see if it ups his score. Mind you, he pulls in like shit tons of stuff. He'll pull in mackerels and sea bass and, well, striper, which I wish we had because apparently they're freaking delicious. Got another one. Oh, did he spit it? He spit it. Yeah, one of these days I just need to go sit in the garage and print off like 1,000 of these freaking things. These and the Senkos. Oh, pretty sure I just set the hook into a rock. Either the weight broke or the hook broke. Let's see what we have left. Or nothing broke. That's weird. That's never happened before. Cool. Let's try this one more time. I want to cast it up more over here. I can't remember what rod it was, but one of the rods I have, I keep throwing the end off. Like this is a tube, but it feels like it's on there good. I remember the old Quantum rod I had, the Quantum Advocate. It was bad for throwing the end off. The fact that these fish are going after a swim bait with no tail. See, I don't have many swim baits. I only printed off 8, and I've already used 1 on my last outing. So I know I have a lot of Senkos. Worst case scenario is I just throw a Senko on this rig wacky style, sail it out and see if something eats. There's a fish right freaking there. I don't even have my sunglasses on and I can see him. Just cruising the shoreline looking for minnows, I guess. Well, at least we're not skunked. We caught that one, I don't know, probably about a pounder. It's hard to tell their weight when you're holding them. But if you're ever in a fishing derby and you want to cheat, just open their mouth, put them back in the water and pull them out and fill their bellies with water. And you can usually get a couple more ounces out of it when you put them on the scale. There's that one fish that went to eat. He was hooked on, but not hooked on. See, that's what I should have done tonight. Grab my yak. It's so freaking calm right now. I just realized I still have the plastic on my ugly stick. I literally bought this in 2020. And then near the end of 2020, I bought that Shimano bait caster and played with that for a bit. And then fishing ended. And then over the winter, I went on friggin' Amazon and went on a shopping spree and bought a bunch of reels and stuff and kind of put this stick down and stopped using it. And I don't know why, because it's a good stick. 6 feet long, super durable. Didn't break on that fish, unlike that Zebco. Don't know how this reel is doing, but apparently now I got 3 of them, so this reel shits the bed. We'll take it apart and see what the internals look like. You're probably saying, Adam, why didn't you keep that bass? That could have been a good eater. Nah, I don't feel like cleaning it. Then having to deal with the corpse afterwards. Put the bass back so the tournament guys can catch them. There, now I got you guys on super view mode. For some reason, the GoPro's not charging. I don't know why. Alright, now the GoPro's charging. Now we should be good. I'm feeling a lot more resistance in this reel now, ever since fighting with that big chonk. Maybe I'll take it apart there and we'll throw some gun oil Throw some gun oil in it, lube it up, make it a little stronger. I really want to throw the Senko around just a wee bit. So we'll stick the ugly stick in there, grab the old Stinko, set the hook properly. This thing's a little rough to set the hook on, mainly because the hook is so thick and fluorocarbon still has stretch to it. But we'll see what we can do. I like these Berkeley lightning rods. I keep calling it a cherry wood because that's what my ice fishing one is called. Just gonna let it sink, let it do its thing. Maybe something will come along and pick it up off the ground. Someone's picking on it. Something was picking on it. Sent Jocelyn the picture of the fish and she's like, aren't you afraid of them biting you? It's like, not with bass. Bass don't really have teeth. Like the inside of their mouth, if you're wondering, literally feels like have you ever been licked by a cat? That's what the inside of their mouth feels like. It's just like sand. They don't have teeth. What they do is they get the bait in the back of their throat and that's where the crushing power is. And then they just destroy the bait there. The objective is to set the hook before the hook gets back there, because if you set the hook when it's in the crusher, let me tell you, pain in the ass to get it out. I have a special tool, but it's in my bag, and well, I didn't bring that with me. I'm fanny pack fishing today. Yeah, I like this minimalist fishing. You know, I don't have a huge bag on me. I just got a couple of rods. It's gonna go to the other side and see if there's any fish over there, but everybody's over there swimming, so figured I'd let them do their thing and I'll just stay over here and do mine. I'm finding fish, I'm just not able to get them to eat. So yeah, I mentioned it on a couple videos that I want to head down to Bloke's. He's gotten into fishing too. He's got quite the collection of ugly sticks. He sent me a picture of them. He's got like everything from ultralight to like stupid heavy for carp fishing. I don't have any ultralight rods. I'm afraid to get them. My hook set's too violent for that kind of setup. The lightest I got is like that medium and a couple of quantum mediums. Like I know if I go trout fishing, I'm gonna have to adjust my hook set because Jesus Murphy, if I set the hook like that on a trout, I'm gonna split its lip. She's not gonna be a happy trout, that's for sure. Bet you the GoPro's still picking up wind noise. I'm gonna order that kit on Amazon. It comes with 10 little fluffies you put on your GoPro to cover the speakers, and it prevents wind noise, and that might make this a little better. Something I haven't caught this year yet, actually it's been a hot minute, is a sheep's head. You guys remember in 2020 we caught 3 of them, and I brought them home and cut them open and filleted them and then made fish tacos out of them. I haven't seen those things around in forever. I know they're still in the lake. They're bottom feeders. Obviously they're not going to pick up a Senko. Well, they shouldn't, but they pretty much pick up anything that's just laying on the bottom lifeless. Of course, I didn't realize they were bottom feeders when I ate it. Won't make that mistake again. But I remember I was fishing at Calendar Dock and I caught one, and there was a guy there and he was all like, hey man, what are you doing with that fish? And I'm like, I'm throwing it back. He's like, put it in my bucket. They're really gross. No, I love them. I bake them. I'm like, okay. Have at her, bud. He descales them and guts them and bakes them and eats them whole. To me, that's pretty gross because they're just littered with Y bones, but whatever you're into. Same reason why I don't like buying salmon. I like buying salmon fillets from the grocery store, but I don't like buying salmon steaks because there's a lot of prep you have to do with them. Like you have to cut the center out of them and you have to pull the pin bones out. Otherwise, you're just spitting bones the whole time you're eating the damn fish. I might try something kind of stupid, guys. I might try and wacky rig a Senko on the Mako and just see how that turns out. But first I'm going to come over here and cast over here. Now I was thinking go down to London in August, maybe see if Bloke's busy on the long weekend in August and head down then. That could be kind of fun. That way there I can stay Saturday, Sunday and come back Monday instead of go down Friday after work, get there. Like if I leave, well, I'd probably just take Friday off. I got 3 weeks holidays I have no idea what to do with. It's so weird, like guys, literally 9 years I've been working without vacation pay, so I just never took a holiday, and now all of a sudden I have 3 weeks that I can burn, so I could always just take a Friday off, leave at 9 a.m. Takes about 5 hours to get there. So get there around 1, hang out, and go do stuff. These guys are about to friggin' smoke that rock, and I don't even know if they see it. These guys in this boat. Yeah, it would have been a good time to come out and the yak and launch. I'm trying to remember where the heck the boys went. There's a boat launch somewhere over here, because when they had their ice shack just past the island, Logan and I got on the water somewhere over here and walked straight out. And then I got confused coming back and ended up going like way down here and then walking up and finding the point. I don't know if you guys seen that video when I got lost on the ice for like an hour and a half. That was fun. It's kind of hard to get lost on the ice. Just head towards the land. And then when you're on the land, head towards the street and see where you are and then walk in the right direction towards your car. But I guess for you guys, if you've never been here and you tried to pull that off, you'd have a bad time. Oh, this guy's got a Johnson too. Oh, look at that. Shit, I did exactly what I didn't want to do. I found that little hole. I love that technique. I'm so thankful for Marlin Baits. You guys see what I did there? It was snagged. I pulled the line back and then released it, and it does like this jerk effect, and it releases the 30% of the time. It works every time, and I just rolled a 30. So see, that's one thing that sucks about this lake, is if I wanted to launch my boat in here, to launch it at the dock you have to pay. There's no real private boat launches except for the one at Lavaz River, which is around that far bend way over there, and it's so busy. It's the only free launch, but it's super wide, and it'd be good for me because I've never backed up a trailer before. Well, I backed up the boat. It took me like 3 attempts to get it beside the Firebird. Oh shit, something was hitting it. Did he strip me? No. There's something small there dinking. Wish I had like a tiny little treble. And I'll have to figure out what rods to bring with me to Blokes. Definitely the Shimano. Worst case Ontario. I practiced. I literally sat there one day and I had a roll of Temu Special braid line and some shitty monofilament, and I just sat there tying FG knots for like 2 hours straight just so I can get it down to a science. I'd recommend anybody who fishes with braid that if you don't know how to tie a leader, just spend 2 hours doing it, figure it out. Like I said, this fluoro setup on here is pretty good, but there's still elasticity in the line where, like braid line, once you load it onto a spool, you can have it on there for 2-3 years. This I'm going to have to change out next year because it's going to have more memory than an ex-girlfriend. So it's going to be a problem. It works. It's invisible underwater. The fish don't see it, so you don't get they don't get tackle shy. Have you guys heard of the band called The Who? They're like an Icelandic metal band. The song playing on my my shocks right now is Sad But True, but it's sang in Icelandic by The Who, and The Who is spelled H-U. Holy shit, it's friggin' dope. I've been really into Viking metal lately. Probably that's because that's what we listen to in Fight Club. Lots of like Fenris and Peyton Parrish and Skuld. All right, I'm gonna pack it up because I don't think there's anything else I can do here. One last cast. The words always said by an angler never meant one last cast. I'm basically done. I need to go home and go to bed. See, and the best part about fanny pack fishing, 2 rods, grip them, and we're done. No big bag to carry, nothing. It's perfect. All right, let's get out of here. At least the trail isn't flooded anymore. All these bugs are annoying though. Holy shit. I don't know. I'd say we did pretty good. Managed to catch a fish on what, 2nd cast? The bite slowed down, and that's bound to happen. If I didn't have to work tomorrow, I would have stayed for the walleye bite, but alrighty guys, well, little fishing adventure for you. We didn't get skunked. I'd say we did pretty good. So leave a comment down below on anything that was talked about. If you have any questions, comments, and or concerns. I was about to run the road, but I realized if I did, I would have died. Yeah, leave a comment on the video. Let me know if you have any questions, all that shit, like the video and things, and until next time, peace the frig out. Sit, stupid, sit. Good dog.